Hey guys, welcome back to Off Brand, the channel dedicated to showing fashion opinions, emphasis on opinion. So today I'm going to be talking about Bling Empire, but before we get started, make sure you are subscribed, make sure you have the notifications on so you don't miss any of this great fashion content. So I'm obsessed with Bling Empire. Like, this is one of my favorite shows of 2021 so far. It's just the drama, the fashion, the money. Like, whenever we talk about like rich people, you know, we're talking about, the housewife franchise, we're talking about a couple of chain restaurants, we're talking singers, but honey, this is money, this is weapons, we're talking, dynasties, oligarchs, so we're talking money. So I knew they were going to step up and show out when it came to the fashion. So today I'm going to be ranking each cast member in terms of their fashion sense. So let's get started. Okay, at number 10 is Andrew. I don't know, guys. I don't know who you thought it was going to be, but it was going to be Andrew. And not because of what he'd be doing to Kelly, my morphin head ass, but because I just genuinely don't like Andrew's style. To be fair to Andrew, he isn't really part of the main cast, although he does come up on the screen a lot. But so I'm not expecting him to, be serving anything, but he didn't. His style gives me very maths teacher / Peaky Blinders / surfer sort of vibe. Like, it's different. At number 9 is Kevin. One of, if not my favorite character, but his fashion, my God. Again, not serving a damn thing, not even crumbs. Like, his style is very, sorry, my shirt keeps opening, I don't know what's going on. His style is very Hollister 2010, 2015. Like that sort of period, when you would go down and you would take pictures with the Hollister guys that had no shirt on, as if you were in Ibiza, but really you were just in W12 Westfield. Like that sort of vibe. That is what Kevin gives me. But I do love him though. Literally one of the best. Like Kelly, if you're watching, that's it, you need to go. At number 8 is Tang, and similar to Andrew, he's not really like main cast, but he is up there a lot. I didn't get much of his personal style, that's why he was so low. I preferred some of the outfits he wore over Kevin's, but don't really get a sense. I went on his Instagram and it's very tank tops and utility wear, like very, very Lara Croft, and tight shirts. Obviously to show off his body because he's like ripped, but there was nothing there. Like, I don't really get like a sense of what his personal style is. Next up is Kelly. Now, I love Kelly. I think she's so sweet. She's so young looking as well. Like, when she said, in my 20s, I was married, I was like, so we're not in our 20s anymore? But her personal style, like, it's very simplistic, but not in like the sophisticated way. Like, she does dress sophisticatedly, but it's not in like the interesting way, I would say. It's simple. Period. Like, just simple. Doesn't really interest me. I mean, it suits her body, it makes her look great, but there's nothing exciting about how she dresses. At number 6 is Anna Shayna. Let me say this. Anna is also one of my favorites. She is so shady, and I love when someone is shady but doesn't actually know they're shady. I feel like Anna's one of them people. The way she looks at Christine, like, she really does not care for what Christina has to say. But I love her style. I feel like when you think of like, why my shirt keep opening? When you think of like old money, billionaires, dynasty, rich, I feel like Anna dresses the stereotypical way you think of that. It's very traditional, very classic, but it's still elegant. And I like that. It's very chiffons and organzas and sheer fabric and gowns, and I really like that. Very ostentatious jewelry, and I think it suits her personality. And I feel like for someone of her age, and again, just like the stereotypes that come along with being a part of that world and that class, I feel like she does sort of try to elevate herself in some spaces, but overall it is very like just classic, so it's something I've seen before, but she just put it off very well, I might add. Okay, so next up is Kim Lee. Now Kim Lee should not have been sneaking inside Anna's house, but other than that, I do really like Kim Lee and I like her style. Sometimes it'd be a little bit out there for me because she is a DJ, so I'm guessing, you know, she wears costumes for her shows, so those aren't really my thing. But some of the spreads I've seen her do, some of her posts on Instagram, she does have this really like sexy but elegant sort of style, and I like it. It's very modern as well, a lot of suits, a lot of like, you know, playing around with silhouettes. Her style is more on the simplistic side, I would say. Not a lot of patterns, very monochromatic, but I still really enjoy it. And I think it differs from, say, someone like Kelly, where I can see a sort of signature with Kim's style that I don't really see with Kelly. So now we're heading into my top 4, and at number 4 is Sherry. I love her. She's so cute, and I think she pulls off that really hyper feminine style so well because she plays around with her silhouettes. I love her outfits. It's like I said, very hyper feminine, very chic, but there's still an element of sexy in terms of the silhouettes she chooses, the fabric she chooses, and yeah, and I think that also comes from her singer background. At number 3 is Kane. I love Kane, but why is he the narrator? I don't understand. Like, are you a cast member or are you a narrator? I don't understand. Like, every character that comes on Kane's like, oh, I know her, I know her, I know him. Yeah, he does my hair, he does my floors. Like, Kane knows everybody, but I really like the way Kane dresses outside of the show. I think on the show, Kane is very mute for his actual style. His style is simplistic, but it's very sophisticated. It's very like gentlemanly, which I really like because he does it in a way that's still quite youthful, you know? So I really wish I could see that more on the show because his Instagram, very cute outfits, a lot of Balenciaga. We do like a bit of designer, but he doesn't really show that on the show. Like, he does show he has taste. We've seen his wardrobe. He does show he has taste, but I don't think in terms of the outfits he wears on the show, we get to see the full range of his personal style. So I do wish we would see that more. So at number 2 is Christine. I love Christine. Like, I know I said I love Anna, but I love Christine like literally that much more. Like, Christine is just everything. She reminds me of Christine from Selling Sunset, but like even richer, even more powerful. Like, I just really enjoy her and I really like her overall aesthetic. She's kind of what I wish Anna would do a little bit more. She does have the stereotypical style I feel like somebody of her class would be expected to have, but she still keeps it very fresh and young. She has great taste in designers because she's always dropping names, we know, but I really enjoy her style. It's very like a new twist on an old classic, and I'm not referring to that Miss Iggy now. Still traditional in terms of the designers she chooses. She always goes for like these big name houses like Dolce & Gabbana and things like that, but she does keep it youthful and fresh, which I really enjoy about her style. Okay, last but not least, the best dressed cast member, Jamie. Hands down. I think you even knew before you clicked on this video it was gonna be Jamie. Jamie is serving looks, stunting pretty, the bitch from, I don't know. But she is like that girl. She is the Miranda, she is the Blair, she is the it girl of the show in terms of the fashion. Surprisingly, she's not, I wouldn't even say she's like a main cast member, but she outshines these girls fashion wise. These guys, girls, the whole cast. So fresh, so unique. Like, her taste in designers is just, like, when she started talking about the Bottega Veneta bags, you know which one to get, I said, I think I'm gonna like her. Like, her style is so youthful and sleek and edgy and different. She doesn't really fit into the mold of what you would think somebody of her class would dress like, just in terms of that more traditional classic sort of style that we see Christine and Anna always like going towards, although Christine's is a bit more modern. Her style is like very, very, very modern, like period. Like if I was of that money status, which I claim, that is how I would dress. Like Jamie is just everything. I just don't think I have to say anymore. Just look at the material. Look at it. So that is it for this week's episode. I hope you really enjoyed it. Bling Empire is such a great show, and obviously because of the caliber of fashion and the designers that they have access to, I knew I was going to be seeing a lot of looks. I was going to be seeing I knew I was going to get fed fashion-wise, basically. So I'm really happy with the looks that have been served so far. I really hope they get a season 2. I really, really want a season 2. And I hope we get to see more of Jamie, because baby, those looks. Giving. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you press that like button below, and make sure you comment below any more TV shows you'd love to see me do a fashion review of. Also follow me on Instagram at offbrand_, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Hey.